What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's Tyler, and this More League Baseball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event. Here at Long Beach Poly, it's Gwynn Appreciation Day as the Jackrabbits host the Millikan Rams in a big showdown here before spring break. Charles Gwynn, Tony Gwynn's older brother, the Poly alum who was drafted by the Indians in the 1976 MLB draft, throws out the ceremonial first pitch, a nice moment before the game to honor the entire Gwynn family here at Gwynn Field. Actually throwing the pitches today, two D1 starters, Josh Rios to Fullerton, Jacob Alcorn going to San Francisco. It was Rios, the first to get into trouble, top of the first, one out. Jacob Huey to deep left, that's going to roll, and Huey is going to chug his way to third base with a one-out triple, so a good run-scoring opportunity for the Rams here in the first. Spencer Steer at the dish. Ball gets by A.J. Renteria. There's going to be a play at the plate. Oh, and Huey's called out. Let's go to the replay. First, you see Steer says stop, don't come. But Huey says screw it, YOLO. And as we slow it down, does his foot get down? Close play. You make the call at home. But either way, a big play from the Jackrabbit battery to keep the game scoreless after one. Second inning, runner on first is going, but AJ goes De La Garza and guns him down by plenty. The sophomore making some nice plays already behind the dish. But there would be more trouble. Top three, Chase Ambrose beats out an infield single here to get the rally started. Then Huey would wear one to put a pair of runners on with just one out. Steer at the plate, the 3-2 pitch jams him, and it's Renteria again. It's the first of the month, and Renteria is collecting. Another nice play by him. Then Rios gets Aaron Greenfield. Looking at all the delicious Brazilian barbecue we've got here, Rios getting in and out of jams all day. Poly finally gets cooking bottom three. The 9-hitter Jake Elzinga leads off with a single. After a K and a fielder's choice, Paul Estrada, high chopper to third, takes an awkward bounce. Might have hit a Rockville, and there's now runners on the corners with two outs here for Poly. Val Stamler has been Poly's best hitter this year. He steps up and shoots the 1-0 back up the middle. That scores Elzinga easily, and Poly takes the lead at home in the third inning, an unearned run for Alcorn on the mound. Jackrabbits not done. Rios helping himself, and how many times did Tony Gwynn single through that spot in his career? Estrada will score 2-0 Jackrabbits as they keep the pressure on. Rios obviously smiling, knowing he can breathe a little easier on the mound. But Poly wanted to make the mistake hurt, and they did. Emiliano Estrada with the base knock. That's going to score Stamler, as Poly with the rare crooked number in more league action. As we end the third inning, Poly up 3-0 and looking good here at home. Meanwhile, on the mound, Rios got flowing like the Potomac River, having an easier time in the fourth and the fifth with a couple of Ks, but he found trouble in the sixth. Walk to Greenfield, then Logan Misahan with a seeing eye single through the right side. So, runners on for the Rams. Then with Griff Kell Mad City up, he draws his second catcher's interference call of the day. There were 3 in the game total. The bases are now loaded with nobody out in the sixth. That ends Rios' day. 5+ innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 Ks. Did have 4 walks and threw 98 pitches. So it's up to Paul Estrada to put out the fire here. He's got a 3-2 count on Brandon Wade. And here comes the... well, no, there is no pitch. Estrada slipped on the rubber, has to eat it, and that's a balk. So that allows Millikan to score their first run as Greenfield trots home. It's 3-1 now, still no outs, tying run in scoring position. Wade does his job, puts it on the ground to the right side. That'll score Bryce Head, the pinch runner, as he gets a lot of love for doing his job in the dugout. 3-2 now, tying run on third. But Estrada gets the pop out to second base. Now with 2 outs, ground ball to short. Ian Connick up with it, makes the throw. They escape the damage and keep the lead 3-2 after 6. But the Rams didn't go easily in the 7th. Diego Alarcon, that's mishandled, so the leadoff hitter is the tying runner, and he's aboard. Then Huey draws a walk. He was on base all 4 times today, puts 2 on with no outs. Steer going to get under this one, infield fly rule, so 1 out here in the 7th with 2 on. Greenfield batting. Connick calls for the pick play, and they catch Alarcon sleeping. Got him at second. That is a huge second out to help out the pitcher. Very next pitch, Huey steals his way into scoring position. Then on a ball in the dirt, aggressive running. He's going to take third base. So this thing definitely going to come down to the wire. Estrada, the breaking ball, he was feeling it. Greenfield down swinging. Rios, the first one out of the dugout to celebrate this big win. Estrada came in, bases loaded, no outs. Saved the game with those 2 innings pitched. No hits allowed. Just the 1 walk, and he ends it with his lone strikeout of the day. That's clutch work from the senior coming out of the pen as Poly holds on to win it 3-2. We want to thank our sponsor, Papa Lucci's, for helping us bring you this video and everything else we do with the Gazettes and the Press Telegram. Spring break coming up, so the next big Moore League games are in a couple of weeks. We're going to enjoy the time off and then be right back at it, giving you the best coverage around.